Lisa Ingalls, back with you again to continue our discussion about this idea of questioning our beliefs. Now, in the last segment, I really just covered the idea of why it's so important for us to begin questioning our beliefs, and then I invited you to the resolution of questioning at least one belief per week for this entire year. Just see if you can do it, to question 56 of your beliefs over the coming year could really have a profound change on your life. But what I want to talk about today is the next step in doing that. How do we begin questioning our beliefs? But before we do that, we need to really stop ignoring the truth in our life. Stop ignoring what's really happening in all areas of our lives where we're not experiencing the success that we want to experience. So the idea is that our beliefs need to be deconstructed so that we no longer rationalize them as being valid and true. And the way to do that is through a line of questioning, powerful inquiry. So what we're going to work with today are 5 different questions, and I'm just going to run through them fairly quickly. And don't worry if you don't get them. If you have a pen to write them down, great, but I'm going to provide you with a downloadable link right here beneath this video. So don't worry about it. Just listen to this and see if you can get the idea with it. Okay, so again, the idea is that we want to stop ignoring the truth, the reality of what's happening in our life, because all too often we tend to pretend that things in our life are really different than what they actually are. An example of that is pretty common. I see it amongst a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of the circle of people that I tend to hang around who are very optimistic and really into the law of attraction and want to believe, oh, if I'm really thinking positive thoughts and I know things are going to change. Yet in reality, their life hasn't changed all that much, if at all. So we got to stop pretending like our life is different than it actually is right now. So here's the number one question that you need to ask yourself. Very powerful, very important. What are you pretending not to notice in your life right now? What are you pretending not to see that's actually a reality in your life right now? What are you not admitting to yourself? Okay? Ask yourself that question first. I want you to take the time to write that answer down. Maybe do stream of consciousness writing on that for 3 to 5 minutes. What are you pretending not to notice in your life? The number 2 question is, how do you creatively sabotage your own success? How do you sabotage your health? How do you sabotage your finances? How do you sabotage your career? You need to know the answers to these questions before we can get deeper and work with your questioning your beliefs. The number 3 question that you need to answer is, how have these blind spots and these negative behaviors impacted the rest of your life? How have they impacted the rest of your life in a negative way? Okay, in the inability to have what you actually want in your life. And then the follow-up question to that is, if these issues are left unchanged, then what level of success will you be experiencing in your life in 3 months from now or a year from now? Are you going to be a year from now in the same place that you are today? Because if you don't change something now, you probably will be. And that's the sad truth, but it is the truth of the matter. And if all of these issues are left unchanged, this is an important one. If all of these issues are left unchanged, how much regret will you be harboring because you didn't change? All right, think about that. If you're sitting right where you are 5 years from today and things have not changed at all, how much regret will you be experiencing? Okay, those are the 5 questions. I'll provide those as a download for you just below this video. But to wrap things up here, because I know this is getting a little bit long, I want you to know that if you're true to yourself, this can be a real brutal wake-up call. These questions are meant to jolt you back into reality and to prompt you and to give you the motivation to change from inside instead of trying to look outside for change, because nothing's going to change in your life unless you change your own beliefs, your thoughts, your habit patterns. Okay, so that's it for this video, and we'll give you more great information in the upcoming video. Be sure to download the accompanying question PDF that goes with this video right below here, and look forward to working with you in the next session.